Big update time again, and this one is actually important because new info is there, and a lot of misinformation has been floating around too. A lot of hype has been created, and if you don't sit down and understand what 6.4 is really offering, you're either going to over-expect or mismanage your Primogems. So hello my cuties, welcome back, it's me, your Arlecchino, and today we are breaking down updated info about everything confirmed for Genshin Impact version 6.4. Banners, reruns, pull count, events, and yes, the Capitano situation that broke half the community for no reason. So grab your healthy snack, get some soda, and let your Arlecchino calmly explain everything without fake hype. Let's start with the banners, because that's what most of you are here for. According to the latest confirmed info, version 6.4 is introducing only one new character, and that is none other than Varka. No extra surprise 4-star, no secret second 5-star, just Varka as the main focus of this patch. And honestly, that already tells you a lot about how important he is to Hoyoverse. Talking about Hinzibai and Daddy Nouvelette, their banners are finally live. If you are just some pity away from him, you can save up to 25% on this banner at lootbar.gg. Look, I'm buying the 6,480 Genesis Crystals pack for just $78, which normally costs $100 in-game, literally saving me $22 instantly. The top-up process is super simple. I just entered my UID and chose my server, and in less than 5 minutes, the crystals arrived in my account. And yeah, I also got double the crystals on my first purchase. Since Lootbar is cooperating with Hoyoverse routing partner means it's safe and works exactly the same as in-game top-ups. Beyond Genshin, you can also top up for HSR using my link. Lootbar has over 170,000 plus satisfied users across Hoyoverse and 30,000 plus reviews on Trustpilot, which is why I prefer Lootbar for my giveaways. And if you're new, you also get an extra 10% off when you use my link in the description. Now about Varka. He's expected to be a 5-star Anemo Claymore user, and unlike most Anemo characters, he is not designed as a support. Forget Swirlbot, forget grouping, forget buffs. This man is a full-on on-field DPS. The Titan of the Knights of Favonius is here to deal damage, stay on field, and carry teams. Everything we know about his kit points toward aggressive play, heavy hits, and Anemo damage that doesn't feel like typical Anemo. So, if you've been waiting for a proper Anemo DPS, who doesn't just exist to support others, Varka is literally made for you. Now, banner placement-wise, the first half of 6.4 is expected to feature Varka alongside Flins. This is actually a very smart move from Hoyoverse, because Flins is already a popular character, and pairing him with a brand new, highly anticipated DPS guarantees massive sales. In the second half of 6.4, we are getting Skirk and Escoffier together. Again, very strong pairing. Skirk has been long awaited by a lot of players, and Escoffier still hasn't had enough time to fully shine for many people. So, overall, 6.4 is not a filler banner patch at all. Every banner here has pull value. Now, let's talk about Primogems and pulls, because excitement without planning is how people end up regretting their wishes. Version 6.4 actually gives a decent amount of pulls, but only if you understand where they're coming from. Starting with story and miscellaneous content, there are no main story quests giving primos in this patch, no new map exploration, and no offering systems. But we still get around 1,365 Primogems from other sources. That includes side quests, achievements, livestream codes, update compensation, and some miscellaneous sources. Converted into pulls, that's roughly 8.5 pulls. Next are the events, which are actually carrying the patch hard. The main event gives around 760 Primogems, and 2 additional events give 420 Primogems each. That's a total of around 1,600 Primogems, which is exactly 10 pulls. This is why events matter so much, especially in patches without new map expansions. Then we move to permanent and repeatable content, and this is where numbers jump. Daily commissions alone give 2,520 Primogems, which is almost 16 pulls. Imaginarium Theater gives 2,000 Primogems, about 12.5 pulls. Stygian Onslaught gives 450 Primogems, and Spiral Abyss gives 800 Primogems, which together add another 7 to 8 pulls. When you combine all of this permanent content, you're looking at 5,770 Primogems, or roughly 36 pulls. Now add the bonus sources. Paimon's Shop gives 10 Intertwined Fates and 10 Acquaint Fates. Free Battle Pass gives 5 Acquaint Fates. Paid Battle Pass gives 680 Primogems and 4 Intertwined Fates. And Welkin Moon gives 3,780 Primogems, which is about 23 to 24 pulls on its own. So let's talk final numbers, because this is what matters most. If you are fully free to play, no Welkin, no paid Battle Pass, you're getting 8,735 Primogems, which converts to 54 pulls from Primos, plus 10 Intertwined Fates fates from the shop. That's a total of 64 limited banner pulls, and on top of that, 15 standard pulls. For a non-map patch, that's honestly not bad. If you are a Welkin user, your total jumps to 12,515 Primogems, which is about 78 pulls from Primos, plus 10 intertwined fates, giving you 88 limited pulls, and again, 15 standard pulls. This is where Welkin really shows its value. That's why I'm doing the 20 Welkins giveaway at 55k subscribers. I know my cuties can do it. Show all my cuties, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now, if you're running both Welkin and paid Battle Pass, you're looking at 13,195 Primogems, about 82 pulls from Primos, plus 14 intertwined fates, giving you 96 limited pulls, and still 15 standard pulls. That is very close to hard pity, and that's why people who plan properly almost never miss their target. Now let's quickly talk about events, because this patch is actually very nostalgic. Version 6.4 brings back the Windbloom Festival as the main event. Old players already know what that means. Mondstadt vibes, music, mini-games, character interactions, and honestly, one of the most loved festivals in the game. Windbloom alone gives around 760 Primogems, and it's not just about rewards, it's about atmosphere. Alongside Windbloom, we have a photo event giving 420 Primogems, and a tower defense event also giving 420 Primogems. This event lineup is clearly designed to appeal to veteran players who miss early Genshin. Now, finally, we need to address the elephant in the room, Capitano. Yes, I know. A lot of you saw posts, tweets, videos, and thumbnails saying Capitano is returning, Capitano banner soon, Capitano playable, and everyone lost their minds. But here's the reality, and yes, it hurts. According to Uncle Lunar, Capitano is indeed returning, but not in the way people are imagining. He is not getting a banner in 6.4. He is not becoming playable. He is only appearing in Varka's story quest, and even there, his presence is extremely limited. He has dialogue lines, his name appears as the Captain, and that's about it. Most likely, this is a flashback involving Varka and Capitano, not a present-day return. So please, my cuties, don't get your hopes up. I wanted my man to be playable too, trust me, but Hoyoverse is doing Hoyoverse things. They tease, they hint, they appear in story, and then they disappear again. It hurts, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's everything confirmed for Genshin Impact version 6.4. One new DPS monster in Varka, strong reruns with Flins, Skirk, and Escoffier, a decent pull count, nostalgic events, and a reality check about Capitano. This patch is solid, but only if you go in with realistic expectations. Now tell me in the comments, are you pulling for Varka or saving for future chaos? And did you also get baited by the Capitano hype, or did you stay calm? Let your Arlecchino know. Thanks for watching. Prepare your Primogems wisely, and as always, peace out. And don't forget to check out Loot Bar, 25% off on your Genshin crystals. All you need is your UID and server, and use my link in the description for an extra 10% off.